Hi, I'm Lesley Logan, and today we're going to talk about Swan here on the top of your spine corrector.
Welcome to OnlinePilatesClasses.com, the most supportive Pilates-loving community across the globe. Enjoy new weekly classes from our amazing teachers. Download the OnlinePilatesClasses.com app today.
So Swan on the top of your spine corrector is part of a series of Swan, Swimming, Rocking, Grasshopper. It's a lovely series. It's a challenging series. It really actually will benefit your mat practice, even though it feels like you should have the mat one down first before you do it here. I promise you, like, kind of trying to do it on this spine corrector really helps you kind of understand where to move from, because we tend to move from all the wrong places. The barrels have a smaller surface area that we use. So yes, there's a smaller surface area in general, but that you're using for an exercise will have a smaller surface area, which inherently makes it more challenging. So I'm not saying this is where you're going to learn your swan, but once you understand what the swan exercise is, it's a great place to challenge yourself, but teach your body what it needs. I added the swan into the OnlinePilatesClasses.com barrels deck on the spine corrector, the small barrel, and the ladder barrel because they're so effective in helping us with our entire Pilates practice. So if you have that barrels deck, check all of those out, but also thank you so much for grabbing that deck. I hope you have that one and our other decks, and if you have questions about them, you can put it in the comments below. If you don't have our deck yet, it's amazing. It really is quite thorough and it's super fun to use. You can different ways of making it work for you, either for studying or class planning or session planning or circuit training. So let's get into this one. Typically you would do it where your face is facing over the mat. I have seen people do it facing the step, especially if like you have a fear of falling for whatever reason. Knowing that that step is here kind of can help some people, but it's also not going to feel fun when you swan dive and you down. Right. So just know that you're aiming this way. Also, eventually you'll do grasshopper and it's part of a series, right? So we're going to lay on top of the apex and you kind of aim your belt, like the apex, to be a little bit below your belly button as a start. That is just a suggestion. And then what I do is I spin my inner thighs up. So I try to do a little internal rotation of my hips, of my thighs, which keeps me from externally rotating and pinching in my upper butt. And then you actually want to lift the legs, feel the hamstrings working, and then notice if your lower back pushed down. And then you want to try to lift one arm up and the other arm up, and you see I dove. So it's a little too far forward, top heavy, so I can bring a little bit back, to the tiny bit at a time. Why am I doing the arms forward? If the arms go to the side, it's because you want to be able to transition into swimming, which we won't do today in this video. We'll do it in the other video because it's a different card, but that's how you want to set yourself up. So you set yourself up, find where the legs are. I reach my tailbone to my heels. I reach one arm forward, the other arm forward, and then I'll take my arms out to the side. And then from here, I try not to do it from my head, but I pull my chest forward and my legs will lower on their own. And then I lift my legs and my chest will lower. So I'm not two pieces. I'm not going head, chest, like head, toes, but I'm lifting my legs. I start to dive and I go, ooh, I'm going to fall. So then I lift my chest and then I lift my legs and then I lift my chest. All right. And you do a few dives and then you would transition into swimming if you're ready, or you can push yourself back and find a really nice child's pose. If you have questions about this, feel free to look in the comments below. If you are an OPC member, you can put it in our OnlinePilatesClasses.com community where our members get to hang out in our app. And if you'd like to explore OPC, go to OnlinePilatesClasses.com/YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.